2nd Ezra 15, verse 14, it says, woe to the world and to them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand to fight against another, and swords in their hand. When one people fight against another, and swords in their hand. And then you're going to have a race war. Because then you're going to have a civil war going on. Right? It says, verse 60, for there shall be sedition among men and invading one another. What is sedition among men? Sedition means an uprising against the government. Right? We're going to have an uprising here. Right? For there shall be sedition among men and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the courts of their actions shall stand in power. Meaning they're not going to regard no authority. They're not going to regard no authority. Alright? They ain't going to regard what, they ain't going to care what the mayor, the president, the Congress, the Senate, the sheriffs have to say. Alright? Not only is it going to be a civil war here, we're going to have a warfare against the servants of the Lord. Let's get that. The 2nd Ezra 16, verse 70, it says, for there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. They shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still destroying, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. So that's telling you what's coming. That's telling you about the war I just read. Right in 2nd Ezra the 13th chapter. One place against another, one people against another. Right? That's telling you what's going to be taking place here. Alright? It says, I'm going to read it again. This is 2nd Ezra 13:32. And the time shall be when these things shall come to pass, and the signs shall happen, which I showed thee before. And then shall my son be declared, whom thou sawest as a man ascending. Right? Who's that talking about? That's the one you ignorantly call Jesus Christ. Right? The one you ignorantly call Jesus Christ when you see him. Alright? It says, verse 33, it says, and when all the people hear his voice, every man shall in their own land leave the battle they have won against another. So I'm telling you that every man, that the battle he have in his own land, the battle a man have in his land, he's going to leave it. Why? Because they see the Lord returning with his chariots. What you ignorantly call UFOs. Alright? Verse 34. And innumerable multitude shall be gathered together as thou sawest them, willing to come and to overcome it by fighting. What that is talking about, let's get Revelation, the 17th chapter. When all nations is going to gather themselves together to go fight against them. Revelations 8:17 verse 12. It says, and the 10 horns which thou hast sawest are 10 kings. This is the beast that have 7 heads and 10 horns that it spoke of. Alright? It says, and the 10 horns which thou sawest are 10 kings, which have received no kingdom as yet, but receive power as kings 1 hour with the beast. That is talking about the EU, the European Union. That is the EU, right? It says, these have one mind and shall give their power and strength unto the beast. Let's jump to verse 17. It says, for the Most High has put in their hearts to fulfill his will and to agree and give their kingdom unto the beast, until the words of the Most High shall be fulfilled. Let's jump back to verse 16. And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire. That's talking about all the nations are going to turn against America, as I said. Right? America is going to be destroyed in the third world nuclear war. You can't get around that. America is going to be destroyed in the third world nuclear war. America is going to lose that one. America is going to lose World War III, and it's going to be destroyed off the face of the earth. Right? America is Babylon the Great. America is that great whore that sat upon many waters. Alright? It says, after, as I just read verse 16, I will read it again. And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore. They're going to hate America, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire. So after America is destroyed, after America is burned with the fire, let's jump to verse 14. These shall make war with the Lamb, and the Lamb shall overcome them. So now they're going to come together to fight against the Lord, the one you ignorantly call Jesus Christ. Right? They're going to try to make war against him. Right? These shall make war with the Lamb, and the Lamb shall overcome them, for he is Lord of lords and kings of kings. And they that are with him are called faithful and true. And that's dealing with the elect. That's dealing with the elect. Alright? As I said, matter of fact, as I said, Barack Hussein Obama started the biggest arms race worldwide. Right? Obama started the biggest arms race worldwide ever. Alright? Even though he is a puppet. Even though he is a puppet. Alright? Obama is just a mere puppet. A figurehead being used. Understand? But because of his policies and what he's doing, he started the biggest arms race ever. Not only overseas, not only is the arms race overseas, but right here in this very country. Right here in this very country. Right? The gun stores, the gun shelves are dry. Alright? Let me get a precept. Let's get Joel. Alright? Because this is talking about, as I said, the arms race overseas, man. Understand? Russia created a new stealth sub, all kind of ammunition, and they're supplying Syria, Bashar al-Assad, with weapons. Right? They're arming them. America is arming the Free Syrian Army. They're arming Israel. Right? They're arming Turkey. They're giving Turkey Patriot missiles. Right? Iran building new weapons all day, man. Building new missiles, new submarines, new guns. Understand? Why? There's an arms race going on. Why? Because the third world war is coming. This is Joel 3, verse 9. But as I said, not only is it overseas, it's right here in this very country. Right here in this very country that is taking place. But this is Joel 3 and 9. It says, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles. Prepare war. Wake up the mighty men. Let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up. Right? Beat your plowshares into swords. What is the modern day sword? The modern day sword is the gun. Right? The tanks. The missiles. Right? The fighter jets. All that is the modern day sword. Alright? It says, beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong. Alright? Let the weak say, I am strong. So what you think is going on now? Understand? Everybody is literally standing their ground. Understand? Not only overseas, but even on this level, on the national level. Over here in America, look what's going on. Understand? They want a gun ban, and the people ain't going along with it. Every time they create a false flag attack to get something, people arm themselves. But what they really want is a gun ban that's telling you something. Understand? It says, verse 11, right? Assemble yourselves and come all ye heathen. Gather yourselves together round about, till the cause thine mighty ones to come down, O Lord. Verse 12, let the heathen be wakened and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat. The valley of Jehoshaphat is over there in the Middle East, right? For there will I sit and judge all the heathen round about. For there all nations are going to get judged. That's why the Lord have them down there. You got every nation got their military down there. Every nation do. You got the EU, you got NATO, right? You have the UN. Understand? American forces are there. Russian forces are there. Chinese forces are there. Everybody's there. But that's where the Lord is going to judge them all. Understand? And who is he going to judge them for? Children of Israel, people of Negro and Indian descent. That's who this is all about. All this that's going on in the world is about the Israelites. Understand? All that is going on is about us, God's chosen people. Understand? It's time for y'all to wake up. Wake up. That's why I read earlier. Seek the Lord while he may be found, and call upon him while he is near. Right? And I also read, don't put it off from day to day. Don't put off seeking the Lord, seek him now. Because once this decree breaks forth, it's too late. It's too late. Understand what I'm saying? It's too late. Because as I keep saying, there's going to be a bloodletting in America beyond your wildest belief. Beyond your wildest belief. You better believe.